Hi everyone, it's Tasha. Welcome or welcome back to my channel. Okay, so diving right into some thrift shopping footage for this week, I did see this super textured lamp at a Goodwill. I think it was $9. I've never seen anything quite like this one, thought it was really interesting. And also I'm noticing lots of colorful items in my Goodwills as far as the pillows and the linens, which is exciting. For this brass lamp, I noticed that this one was $25. It's so similar to ones that you can find for a lot more online. I thought that was kind of cool, a great deal for someone who's looking for a floor lamp. Also, this vase, you'll have to let me know if you like it or not. I couldn't quite decide. I thought it was interesting. It was $9.99 and there were two of them. Let me know what you think about that one. I also noticed this piece, which I thought was really, really beautiful for this armoire, this chest, whatever you want to call it. They had it marked for $399, which I think this will make a really beautiful piece for someone's home. And it looked very, very sturdy. Not sure how much it would go for online, but I thought that it was a beautiful piece. Also, I've never seen anything quite like this candle holder, which had this little chain and the candle snuffer attached on a little hook. I thought that was kind of cool. They wanted only $5 for this one, and I thought that was a pretty good deal, although not quite my style. Also really love this little cart, this little wicker rolling cart for toys. It was fairly sturdy. I do think that it would work in some sort of nursery as decor, or maybe to be a gently used cart for a preschooler. Really, really cute. Also, these were some of the largest salt and pepper grinders that I've seen in a thrift store before, especially for the set of them. They wanted $4.99 for each one, so $10 for the set, which is pretty good. These are definitely more of a farmhouse style with that really oversized dark wood. I thought that they were cool, and I've never seen a lamp quite like this one either. Again, I'm not sure I quite like it, but it's very interesting. Also like this candle holder with the crystal mixed with the metal, and I thought that was nice. It was only $2.99, but there was only one of them. Also, this vintage tablecloth I thought was really pretty, especially with the yellow edging around it. I'm sure that someone will snatch that right up for their home. In this particular thrift shop with a lot of furniture and a lot of rugs, I happened to find the same rug that I have in my family room. I think it's a slightly smaller size. I think this one is an 8 by 10, but this one was only $60, which is a really good deal on that. I'm sure someone will snatch that up soon as well. Now, as for the things that I brought home with me, the first thing that I wanted to show you was this really cool wood carving that I found. I was looking through some of the framed art section and I saw this tucked in with some of the picture frames, and it really caught my eye. I thought that it was really pretty. I love the dark, almost espresso color of this wood that it already was, and it has hangers on the back to hang it either direction if you wanted to hang it vertically or horizontally. They were asking $9.99 for this, and as soon as I saw it, even though you can hang it vertically like this, just kind of to show you in this little corner, you can hang it like this somewhere, I thought maybe I would use this as sort of a decorative transom piece up above my front door, and so that's where I've tried it, and I really love it up there. It's just one of those things I went into the store definitely not looking for. I didn't even have this idea before, but once I saw it, I just thought it would look nice and homey up there, and kind of a little bit of a cottagey pop up there in our doorway, which I want to be welcoming and not too fancy. So I really like the hominess of this piece, and for $10 I think that it was definitely worth it. It just so happened to fit perfectly up there. Also, just FYI, these little bird prints that you see in my entryway are from Michael's. I can link those in the description box. And this rug that we have on the floor we found at a yard sale for only $5. Another thing that I brought home from the thrift shop, actually it was the same thrift shop as that wood carving, was this huge coffee table book. This one is just Rembrandt's paintings, and I thought that this was a really great deal. I think that the books there are $1.99 for the hardbacks, maybe $2.99, I can't really remember, but somewhere in that range. And this one was just one of the biggest ones that I've seen. My thought was that this large book would be perfect to go on the bottom of a stacking of other books, and so that's what I've done here in the dining room on this little side table. I actually showed you all this vignette in last week's video where I had added this lamp that I also found at the thrift shops last week, and I think that this third and largest book really makes this pop even more. I love the printing there on the side, on the spine of this book, and so I think it's just really pretty. Another thing that caught my eye at the thrift shops that I brought home was this little napkin holder, or maybe you could call it a mail holder, something like that. I think probably was designed for napkins. But in any case, I really loved this dove carving that it had on each side. This was $4.99, which I did think was actually a little bit high for what it was, but I just really liked it. And so I was trying to brainstorm some ideas, something that I could do with this besides putting napkins or mail in it. I didn't really need it for either of those reasons. So I'm just taking out the screws that are on the bottom. I can reuse this little piece maybe for something a little bit later, but I'm thinking about this little side table that I just showed you. And as you can see, one of the panels in this has just recently come out. It needs to be re-nailed in. And also, if I'm getting up close on this, which I wasn't before, it really needs a new paint job. It's just kind of looking dingy at this point and needs some refreshment. So I'm thinking I might use these dove panels to kind of customize this little side table. So I took the table outside, and the first thing I'm doing is taking off the hardware. I'm going to give this whole thing a light sanding before I give it a new coat of paint. And I thought I would leave that little accident in because I thought it was kind of funny. So I'm just giving this a light sanding all over. This is 220 grit sandpaper. You can do this by hand, obviously. It's just a little faster to use this sander, and I prefer it. But after that is done, I'm just wiping it all down and getting all of the dust off. And the paint color I'm going to go with is this one. It's a Sherwin-Williams color called Urbane Bronze. You may have heard of this one before. It's been pretty popular for the past couple of years, and I think it's a really beautiful color in all of the photos that I've seen. So I'm going to go for it. This is what it looks like, sort of. It always looks a little bit darker once it's dry, but it's this nice, rich, dark gray color that's got a lot of green in it, and it almost reads as black in certain lights. This is the color sample. So I'm going in with 2 coats of this Urbane Bronze color all over this piece, and then I'll go on to the next step. It's really hard to tell what the color actually looks like out here in the bright sunlight, but I'm just going to wait for this to dry, and once it's dry, I'll move on to the next step, which will be reattaching those front panels. Also, I'm going in with a smaller brush, including this really small craft brush, to get in all of the crevices of my 2 little dove carvings. And I also wanted to show you this touch-up paint pen set that I have just purchased from Amazon because I think it's really cool. So you can use these little syringes that comes with it and basically keep on hand a small amount of your paint colors that you've used around your home. And it has a little brush on the end of each one so that you can just really easily pop out this little pen and do quick and easy touch-ups. So I thought that this was really neat. I'm going to be using mine for my wall colors, our cabinets, and some other colors around our home. And I like this idea. It says it keeps the paint fresh in there for like 7 years. So I'm going to share that in the link with you too, because I was excited to find those and use them. So this is what the table looks like once I've got it back inside and I have reattached the front panels and secured those. And I just need to now add my little dove carvings and see how these look on the front. So what I'm doing is I'm using E6000 glue on the back side of this. I'm going kind of all around. This is a very strong glue, so this should keep them really nicely on there. And then since this doesn't dry immediately though, after my E6000, I'm going in with a little bit of hot glue from my hot glue gun to make it stick immediately while the E6000 dries and sets for the next 24 hours. One thing I was a little concerned about with putting these on was I wanted to make sure they were centered, especially height-wise. I could eyeball pretty well from side to side, but I wanted to make sure they were the exact same height. So what I have there is just a little eraser that happened to be close by at the time, and I'm just using that on the bottom of each so that when I apply them, they're exactly the same height and it won't kind of catch your eye strangely or look off kilter. I think that they ended up looking really cool, and I imagined them adding just a little bit of fun and custom touch to this side table, and I think that they did. This is the cabinet that I keep some of our homeschool materials in for my daughter, and so it's right there. That's where we work, is at the dining room table. So I'm just putting all of that stuff back inside, and this little table actually only cost me $12.99 from Goodwill, I think sometime last year. So it was already a great deal by itself. Now the last thing that I'm going to do is replace the hardware. You see the new one that I got on the left, and now they're both on, and I think that the different hardware also adds to this charm of this little table, and this is now perfect for us to use. It's just got a little more interest and a little more of that modern charm feeling. Another thing that I grabbed from the thrift shops this week was this little throw pillow. I really like the dusty kind of denim blue color of this particular one. This one, when I looked at the tag inside, said that it was Threshold brand from Target, and so those are usually between $20 and $30. This one cost me $2.99, so I think that that was a really good deal. And I just throw my pillows straight into the washing machine on a hot cycle to get those ready to use, for those of you who have asked. As you can see around our home, most of it is a very neutral palette. I do like some earthy colors as my accents, and I've been really focusing on bringing in some more blues and greens, but especially the blue colors, as you can see from some of these shots. And so I think that this pillow will be a nice accent piece here in our family room and just continue some of those pops of blue in the different shades that I've brought in. Another thing that I brought home from the shops was this little wooden stool. I thought that this was really cute, this little tripod style, and it was only $1.99, which I thought was an excellent deal. And so I was just kind of considering what to do with this. I think I'm going to leave it exactly as it is because I like the dark stain that's on it and the kind of rustic appearance that it has. And I'm going to be using this in our downstairs bathroom, just in this little teeny corner. I didn't want anything too big here or to clutter up this, space, which wasn't the largest bathroom, but this stool is so small, I thought it would be good here. This little planter is just from Walmart. You probably have seen it before. It was pretty viral last year from Better Homes and Gardens. I think it was only like $5 or $6, which is why it was so popular, but I'm just going to be using that with some dried stems right here that go straight up. They don't kind of hang over into any of the main space there in the bathroom, and I think that this is just a cute touch to put here on the side, and really can't beat it for $1.99. Between that and some other little touches that I've been doing in this bathroom, I think it feels homey and warm, and I'm liking the vibe that's being created. So I hope that watching me find a few more pieces to slowly curate in our home has inspired you to go out and hit your local secondhand shops and see what you could find for your home for a lot less than retail as well. If you liked today's video, I ask that you would hit the like button. Also subscribe if you want to see more of these videos in your feed. And I hope that everyone listening has a fantastic week, and I'll see you at the next video.